Welcome to Automating Your Business Processes with Zapier and Custom Gateway. This is a short webinar just to explain some of the benefits you can get by adopting some of these ideas. So let me first of all introduce you to Zapier. Zapier is a web automation tool that you can use without any programming skills. Something we've actually been using ourselves within the Custom Gateway business for a couple of years now. And we thought, well, hang on a minute, it would obviously be very good to connect that to our own software as well to give our customers the benefits. So basically, in principle, that you can use Zapier to connect systems, up to 750 different systems at the moment. It helps you automate time-consuming tasks, improve information sharing within your organization, and you literally just say, I want to start a workflow from one app, and you put the details into your screen, and I'll show you during this process. And then this app can do multiple things. So it can send emails, place orders, post on social media, or really, 750 different things at least. And it really is easy to use. So if you're kind of used to using a content management system behind a website, you will be able to use Zapier. So let's start with how have we got Zapier working now with Custom Gateway, and then we'll look at some of the business benefits. So the most obvious one, and if you go into Zapier now and type in OMS, we've got an official app within Zapier for Gateway OMS. So that allows you to add orders to Gateway OMS using our official trigger from any of the 750 applications. The next thing you can do is OMS sends out order notification emails. So you can use these to trigger other actions like putting things into your accounting system or informing people. And we'll go through those in more detail. You can also trigger the same actions from OMS reporting by dropping the OMS reports into a Google Sheet. And finally, we have RSS feeds related to the Gateway CPP, and you can use these to automatically trigger actions when a new product or sample is created. So I'm going to go through each of them in detail with you now, just so you've got a little bit of a better flavor. But you can start to think. So if we, first of all, let's explore the official OMS app that we've got in the system. So as I say, if you go in to Zapier, zapier.com, and you search or explore apps, you'll find an OMS app in there. And in essence, it's OMS plus Zapier. So if you wanted to go and do a bit more detail, let's go in there now and do something. So pick an app. So this is how easy it is to use. So if we just type in OMS, well, I've already typed in OMS. So let's say the starting point could be a Google form. That's one of the options, or it could be an email. So if somebody emails you orders in a standard way all the time, you can actually use one of the Zapier tools, which we'll talk about, which is the email parser, to strip the information out the email and put them into OMS automatically. So immediately you could see you could take out a whole load of work, and it can do it on attachments as well. So let's use something simple. As it says, the most popular option at the moment is a Google form or a Gravity form. Both of those, filling in a form on a website, we can put them into OMS. So that would then give you some options down here that you can use. So let's actually create a Zap now. So go make a Zap. So search by hundreds of apps. So if I was using email parser, that would strip information out of an email and put it straight into Gateway OMS. So let us use a Google form. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Google Forms, but basically when you create a Google form, and I have an example for you here. So I created this very quickly. It took me about 2 minutes. Go into Google Form, put a series of standard products on, contact name, which branch do you want it to go to, when's it required by, submit, and using Zapier, that could put this order straight into OMS and send it out. Obviously, I've not put sizes and colors and everything. I just really created this quickly, but I wanted to show the concept of creating a quick form in Google here. So that would be a new response on a spreadsheet. Which Google account am I using? So I've already got mine set up. And then it will search for me my spreadsheets. So we are heavy users of that. So it will come in. So let's just type in example. Use that example there. The worksheet, we'll use that one. Hit continue. Fetch and continue. So that's now connected to my Google form. I then say, what do I want to do? So in this case, I want to put the orders into OMS. So let's choose Gateway OMS. The option is create order, save and continue. Which Gateway OMS account? You can obviously set up different accounts for different customers. And on here, basically, it then gives you all the fields in Gateway OMS and lets you map that field directly to the spreadsheet. And it's kind of as simple as that, how to set one up. So you can see how powerful this is. I can see really the three ones that jump out at me as the sort of things that would be great to automate in your business. Obviously, a Google form, as I've just demonstrated. An email, as I've just discussed with you. Obviously, how useful is it if someone keeps emailing you orders and you keep retyping them? If you could get an application like Zapier to put them straight into OMS for you. An e-commerce system. So again, one of the options on Zapier, if we just go back a few steps, I think I'm just going to go back to my dashboard, choose Explore, and within Explore, I can go into e-commerce systems. So if I just scroll down there, remember there's 750 live. So all of these sites here are all integrated in Zapier already. You can see there's a huge range of different e-commerce systems. Remember as well, this is really designed for print on demand or external artwork applications rather than complex personalization. Complex personalization, obviously, we normally recommend you put a personalize it smart link in your website, which can do a more efficient job than Zapier. But obviously, Zapier is a very quick, easy way to do things for simple products. So you can see here all the different e-commerce, CRM, payment systems. So you could take orders on PayPal, get those put straight into OMS, different marketplaces. A huge amount of flexibility that I can't get over to you in this short presentation. But obviously, hopefully, get your mind working, and I demonstrated for you how simple it was to use. So the next thing to look at, and we have a fairly soon to be launched a proper export API from OMS, but actually, because Zapier is so flexible, we don't even need one at the moment, because Zapier has something we've just talked about, the email parser, which what that means is there's the details on the email parser for you. Basically means you can set it up to interrogate an inbox and take the fields out of the email if they're in a consistent way. And obviously they would be in a consistent way if it's an order acknowledgement email from OMS. or a dispatch confirmation email from OMS, which are all standard features. And in essence, once you've stripped the details out the email, which is a standard feature, you can do all sorts with it. You could put it into your accounting system. You could put it onto a spreadsheet. You could update a dashboard in your office, notify more people, add information to email marketing lists. All of these things you can just do automatically, fairly easily. So it's such a powerful tool. You can see I'm quite an enthusiast of it. It's something, we've got maybe 50 or 60 Zaps running in our own business now for different things. We use them from everything from updating order systems and quoting systems to dashboards to help desk tickets to reporting, all sorts. And our team are always happy, if you're an existing OMS user, to run through the different ways you can use it. OMS reporting is pretty much similar to what we've just discussed, which is really just taking reports. There's a slight manual process at the moment where you drop the report into a Google Sheet, but it takes a minute. So if you did this once a day, it could then run 10 different triggers off it. So it's a huge time saver. And obviously the OMS reporting has got a lot more information in it than just the confirmation emails. So again, really just designed to get you thinking. And then the last one in our list is using Gateway CPP, the product management system. Within Gateway CPP, we have a very underused feature, actually, which I rather like, which is an RSS feed. And I don't know if you're familiar with RSS, stands for really simple syndication. And all blogs basically are available as an RSS feed. But what we do for every product and every sample someone creates within Gateway CPP, we publish it on an RSS feed. And that's by user or by product category. Now, this has got a huge amount of potential. So, for instance, if people were creating samples on your system, you could automatically be posting those samples to Pinterest boards or tweeting them. Or you could be updating people that a new product has been added and sending them an email. Or you could be updating a dashboard by one saying new product created. So hopefully you can see there's a huge amount of different opportunities for you to use Zapier to share product information and do marketing actions with it, not just operational actions. So for an introduction, this is really all I wanted to share. If you're watching this, you can scan the QR code to get this presentation on your mobile. And there's lots of live hyperlinks you can use. Or if you want to capture this URL, or simply go into Custom Gateway and type Zapier into the search box in the top right. So custom-gateway, as it says there, .co.uk or .com, depending on where you're coming from, and you will be able to get more information. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our webinar. Hope you found it useful.